Hello, good day to everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Gift Ahmed. Here we are again. Today, quickly, we'll be discussing and I'll be walking you through how you can scrape from the biggest, largest e-commerce website in Nigeria and Africa at large. So quickly, on my screen here, you would see that I am currently on the Jumia website. So I am going to go back to show you a quick demo of what we want to do. Now, this is a web page where you find the product and you love the product, and you want to do analytics, be it in sentiment analytics, be it in text review, be it in any form, and you need to collect data based on content from this site. So what you need to do is you scroll down to this point where it's a verified customers feedback, and then you go there. You could see that we have a couple of reviews here, and if you want to see more, you just say see all, and once you click on see all, now you can see all the charts, all the reviews that have been dropped here. You can see all the reviews that have been dropped here. Quickly, now how do you go about this? So here I want to scrape this, and I have put together a good documentation of which I'll be dropping the link below, and also I will also be showing you how we can implement this in our programming language called Python programming language. So quickly, what we do from here is that we're going to connect to our notebook, and I'm just going to authenticate that. Right, now quickly I'm going to authenticate that, and now you can see that it's authenticated. Now quickly, the first items here is that we are importing all the necessary library. You could see me connecting to my Jupyter notebook here. We are using a plugin, a library called Beautiful Soup from Python programming, and that's what we'll be using. I'll also be calling the request because I'll be making requests to the website from the Jumia website here. So and I'll also be using pandas to store and save this data into a CSV format. So quickly, the first thing I did here was to define the list of items I will be needing here. I said creating an empty list to store data. Now look at the format here. We have a general summary which just says I love. Then we have the text, which is perfect, and here we have high quality. The sound is very okay. These are two different things, and I want to scrape all of this data. Likewise, I would want to scrape the star review. So now what I'm going to be doing here in the next the next slide here was that the summary summarizes the first line, the review summarizes the main content, and then I'll also be getting the reviews here. So what else I have here is iterating through the pages. Now to iterate through the pages is you have to give it a dynamic, you have to give it a range. For this particular example we are using, we could see that the actual number of the review we have here are just 2 in number, so I could just have an iteration that ranges from 1 to 2. You could have 1 to 100, you could have 1 to 1000, depending on the case study. So now this is where the trick comes in. I have the URL which I define here, and then I put in the URL, then the page and the string and the catalog listing. Now, how, you may ask me how I got to get this, is that whenever you come to any product and you want to scrape that, once you click on, quickly I'll go back to the product, once you come to verify here, you come to verified customers review here, then and you click on where it says currently this is not the address of this review. When you click on see all now, you notice that there is an extra new URL link that is generated for all the reviews. So, and for each product and for each items that you may want to review, you have different URL for that. So for this one now, we are going to copy this, then Control C on my keyboard, then come to our scraping, then I'm going to be pasting that in this. You could copy everything, or you could just copy the last part there. Now what I did here now is that I have already put in that page, that's the HTML page I want to scrape. Now the next line here is I'm sending a GET request to this URL here. Now a quick one is that I'm now using the library Beautiful Suite to pass through this website while I scrape it. Now you could see I have things like article, you have some collaborations, product and everything coming in, and then now all this I'm going to be showing you just in a moment. Now you could also see I'm iterating through the product. Now through the product, now I have a H3, I have the class ID, I have for review, I have the P tag, then I have the class ID. For review, I have the div and the star. So how do I get this? So on this website here, if you try inspecting this page now, now what it will do is it brings out the HTML elements of this website. So quickly I'm going to use the point arrow here, the star, so that I could just show you quickly. Now you could see that for the class it has a H3 class, a H3 tag, and a class of this name. So, and if you also check that of our review, we have a P tag and a class of this. Then if you come to check that of the star, you could see that we have on the star here, we have a div and a class ID of this. Now this were what I used to identify each of the content within this snippets of code, and with that you can scrape any page provided. You can just follow the same pattern. So at any point now, you're going to go to that URL, pick that particular div, and figure out the content there and scrape it out for you. Then in the last part here, I am appending to the list. That I created in the first line of code, and I am also trying to print out the results, that is the summary, the review, and the rating. So quickly, if you run this code now, you could see that it says I love it, perfect, 5 of 5. If you come back to this place now, you could see I've been able to pick I love it, 5 of 5, perfect, the star rating is 5 out of 5. So with that, it has scraped here. So what I have to do in the next stage now is to create a data frame for it, which I created. Product summary, we have review, and we have rating. If I run that now, it creates that library for us, and we could check the shape of the data, which is 2 of 3, and then we could see the header, which is the first item. This is how it's going to look like in your Excel sheet. And now to save to my OneDrive, I would run dataframe.csv, then the part which I want it to run, I'll just run that, and it saves to that part successfully. Now I'm going to be dropping this code and everything in my GitHub page. Make sure you check it out. Now these were the steps. In summary, we sent a request, we called the framework beautiful, we saved, we used pandas to store the data, we saved to Google Drive. So with this now, it is very easy for you to check new products, check new items, just check the review, and then possibly send script whatever data you want to get from it by just copying and pasting the address of the URL. Thank you very much. If you have questions, you have any questions, do well to ask me via my social media handles, channels. Thank you very much, and also check out the blog that will be dropped alongside, and documentations alongside this. Thank you very much, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one.